here's Miller with a little grab, King by the attack, try!
To substitute Keith Mumby. The tackle now completed. It's the sixth and final one in this sequence. And Aston, they're coming away with it. Oldham will have to tackle. Oh, he's going to be in the corner. Well, quick transfer into the ball. I think it's Tim Lum at dummy half. Inside ball to Aston. Gives the dummy, takes it himself. Well, Michael linking up again. Just brought down short. Tim Lum from acting half-back is in. Yes, Lum's in. Tim Lum. Inside ball to Aston, short ball to Mumby. Yes, Mumby's in. Under the sticks, right at the death.
A lot of praise must go to this young Sheffield team, only 8 years in the game, who built themselves up so well, and this afternoon gave us a fine feast of football and a fantastic display in this final.
The 91-92 season ended in great style, with the team finally winning the Second Division Championship and then going on to Old Trafford to secure the Premiership final in front of a 30,000 capacity crowd. Great end to the season, and the goal had always been to get back into the First Division, and in doing so to strengthen the team. That's what happened last season. Many of the players developed, the team developed good winning habits, and so we look towards the First Division with a lot of confidence. The team needed strengthening, of course, and so Australia beckoned with the signing of the Australian second row forward Paul Carr, who had previously had an outstanding season with Hunslet. Bruce Maguire, an old favourite of the Eagles, was set to rejoin the club. And possibly the biggest signing of all, the legendary Australian fullback from Balmain Tigers, Gary Jack, was set to join the Sheffield Eagles. Pre-season's training started within 2 weeks of the Premiership final. 6 days a week training for the players, with the goal of increasing their strength and pace and power for what was going to be a very demanding season ahead. And so all eyes set on the first match. It couldn't have been a tougher one when the news that Wigan, the Rugby League champions and cup holders, would be coming to Don Valley Stadium for the opening day of the season. Great deal of effort went into preparing the team, and also the enthusiasm of the people of Sheffield to come along and support the team for what couldn't have been a more daunting start to the season.
This starts to take its toll on opposing teams when this Wigan machine plays this way, coming onto that really well. Up to the halfway line, 5 tackles gone. Cassidy looking for the kick, and there's a high one from Edward. It's an awkward one for Gamson. He's under it well, and he takes it bravely, and he runs it out well. That was good full-back play by Gamson. Never took his eye off the ball. Absolutely sure, and having got it, he made ground. Wigan standing off there, allowing Sheffield to come forward, and Sheffield a quick play in position before Wigan. Sheffield then on the halfway line, spreading the ball about at last, and Wigan are up on them so quickly that they force them back into the other defenders. Sheffield just 2 points to show. Nice little flick there, and there's a gap as they come through. And Wigan come inside and take the centre. 5 tackles gone, says the referee. Little bit of hesitation. Aston puts a nice little overhead kick there. Ball's bobbing about and he gets possession. Great play by Aston, and that's the first try for Sheffield. Beautifully set up by Aston. Over to you, Mike. Good try.
Superb try. Mark Aston at his best. Outstanding skills. Just shows what he can do there. And Anthony Farrer picking it up well and going over the line. All credit to Sheffield. They haven't let their heads go down, and they've kept playing. And they played some quality football, if truth was known, against a lesser team than Wigan. I think they'd have been in front. Aston, Neil James gets a ball up. No, just can't get it off to Aston. Chance now. Eagles have numbers on this side. Well, the ball needed moving, but Broadbent held on. Powell keeps it alive. Waddle plays volleyball. Here we go. McAllister has Plange outside him. Has Michael with him. Oh, that was the best chance the Eagles had. Aston comes round, gets the ball up. Well, all credit to the Eagles. Never say die. Richard Price now. And there goes the hooter. That's time with the score, 46 points to 6.
Despite a good opening quarter, which saw a try to Anthony Farrell, the Eagles couldn't match the pace and power of the Wigan team and went down to a disappointing 46-6 defeat. Rugby League critics predicted a long, hard season ahead for the Eagles, but this team has some character, and 4 days later saw the arrival of Australians Bruce Maguire and Gary Jack.
And Gary Jack beats one and tries to straighten up off the field and loses a boot. That's a good return from Gary Jack. Price now. Well, certainly the two new guys look very comfortable in the side for the Eagles. Gary Jack and Bruce Maguire, who only arrived this week, Bill.
Well, Gary Jack looks as solid as a rock at full-back, and as you say, Bruce Maguire's working very hard. Things look promising for the Sheffield team. Jim Smith appears to be right on top of everything at the moment, although I must say one or two of his decisions are completely baffling. But there you go, he's the man in the middle and he's closer to the action than us.
Yeah. Just got a forward pass there.
Thanks, Mick. So it's another scrum down. Scrum count at the moment, 3 to Warrington, 1 to Sheffield. As Mackie prepares to put the ball in, scrum count goes to 4-1 to Warrington. Mackie turns the ball inside, it's with Chris Rudd. There's a good ball, and Thornley's away. It's a try under the post. 4 points to 2 to Warrington. Good smart move around the back of the scrum. Mackie turned the ball inside, reverse pass. Thornley made the ground, and he goes in for a try.
Aston gets one off. This is Hughes with a chance to run. But Kenyon does well, chases him down and holds the ball in. Just didn't allow Hughes to get that pass off. Last tackle now. And that's start again. Well, that was silly play from Bateman. Spectacular, but silly. Head of the Eagles now, keeping the ball alive. Powell has Gamson outside him. He was in for the dummy. First chance to run from Powell. Puts his toe to it. Goes to the line and gets there. That's a try. Well, outstanding individual skills, Bill.
Fantastic try. Darryl Powell's a Great Britain player, and I think you've just seen why. He used his brain, he went back inside, saw the gap, beat his man. A nicely weighted chip.
That's a good way to return a kick-off. Numbers now, Powell again. He's got the legs, he has Maiko inside, he has Jack. Jack goes, can't get one off to Maiko. Good chasing from the Warrington defence. And Dwayne Mann right back there. Chances now, Sheffield. Got a roll on. Richard Price. Well, all lively stuff from Sheffield. Short on the left, Warrington. Kelly Shelford looks isolated. I'm sorry, says Neil James has come back on, not Paul Carr. Powell again. Twists and turns and a man injured, man down for Warrington. Under pressure here, under the cosh. This is critical time of the game. And Gamson puts one over, it's a try. Well, that looked innocuous. when Mark Gamson towed it through, but Richard Price kept running, Bill.
Well, I think Neil Kenyon there, he'd been taken by the man on the outside, did his defensive job. We just kicked the ball inside, and there was Rick Price, fell on the ball.
And that's a good ball. This is Kenyon now, with Thornley outside him. Good chasing from Powell. This is Shelford. Well, he's brought down by Ian Hughes. And there goes the hooter. Well, that's a relief for the Eagles. You really can't get off to a 2-0 start in the First Division, Bill.
Well, it doesn't look like it. Sheffield deserve all credit today after the hammering they got last week. Dave Comer scored 2 tries through Darryl Powell, as I've said, the try of the season for me. And also Price went in for a try. For Warrington, Thornley got 1 chance to make a break and he made it. And the final score is Warrington 10, Sheffield Eagles 12.
Sheffield Eagles had never progressed beyond the first round of the Yorkshire Cup, and top of the table Halifax presented a formidable challenge, but a sparkling performance with 3 tries to David Plange and a first try to Gary Jack saw the team safely through to the next stage.
Halifax not having a lot of work to do in defence. Paul Carr doing well. So that must be start again, because an Halifax player towed it through. Mr. Smith hasn't given the signal. This is Powell now. Powell dummy in and hanging off. Oh, that's classic centre play. Gary Jack. Whoa, that was good. Well, class play from Darryl Powell again. Chances now. Good ball. Michael plunges in. Oh, outstanding try. Well, Aston picked that one out well. Used Darryl Powell as the foil. Just floated the ball past him. Michael took it and delivered a superb ball to David Plange. So the Eagles have obviously seen that the weakness on Halifax's right wing. Every time they've run the ball wide, they've made good progress, and here they go again. Michael now brings Plange in. Plange has a hole. Plange is going. Oh, yes! That's a try and a half! My word! I was just saying they look weak on that side, did Halifax. With that superb play again from Darryl Powell and Mark Aston, and Michael had a hand in it. Dale Lawton now. Well, the Eagles forwards doing what the Halifax forwards did in the first half, making ground every time they've got the ball. Chances now. Options. Darryl Powell keeps his feet. It's Gary Jack going in for his debut try. Goal! Football! Outstanding play. And put that down to Paul Carr. He made that initial bust from his own line, and then everybody came in and take a run. Lawton, Broadbent, and then Mark Aston had all the options with the ball. And again, Darryl Powell broke the line.
Gary Jack with that try for the Sheffield.
And Gary Jack right on hand and showed the pace to go through. You have to feel some sympathy for Peter Bell then. Oh, Farrell, step in, step in. He has men with him. Gets one over. Michael, get in, David! Yes! Football! Well done, Anthony Farrell. Step, step and go. And kept alive and got a volleyball pass off. And Michael finished it off in excellent style. 11 minutes of the game left. 24-14. Powell now. And Gamson. Aston gets a good ball off. We've got Hughes through. Plange is coming with him. Hughes is legging it. Hughes is legging it. Go! Go in, Hughes! What a try! Yo! My word, a terrific ball again from Mark Aston. And just went straight through, slicing through the Halifax defence. And he really showed them then, did Ian Hughes?
Ian Hughes.
Well, leaking all over now, Halifax. They've got problems all across the field. Oh, nice play! Go, yes! beautiful ball from Maiko and Richard Price, and David Plange goes in for his hat-trick. Bentley comes on the angle and is driven back by Bruce Maguire. Oh, good play, Bruce Maguire. Oh, excellent play. And comes up with the ball. There goes the hooter. What a good finish from Bruce Maguire. An excellent game. And you have to say that in the second half, the Eagles forwards have really completely dominated the game.
Gary, after a great career in Australia with Balmain, you decided to continue in England with Sheffield Eagles. What were your expectations?
Well, realistically, John, coming here and the side just coming out of second division, I expected if we could stay up in first division, maybe win 10 games, that my contribution to the side would have been worthwhile. So I was expecting that, and we'll just see what happens.
Well, 2 great Sheffield victories, one over Warrington and one over Halifax. So what's your thoughts now?
Well, I must say I'm impressed. You know, got some very good players on the side. The big thing that's impressed me since I've been here is the defence. Our defence was first class against Warrington and Halifax, which is something I didn't expect in the English game. Our guys have really showed that they can tackle, and they can tackle as hard and as good as anyone in Sydney. Some players that have impressed me since I've been here is Paul Broadbent, Dale Lawton, Anthony Farrell, David Maiko, and of course the internationals, Aston and Darryl Powell. So I'm sure hopefully we'll know by Christmas, I suppose, how we're going if we're having a successful season. But I think the players are there for a great year.
So your realistic expectations for the whole season, what is your honest opinion of that?
My honest opinion is that we'll know probably by Christmas how we're going. I think the players are there. We're coming together well with Bruce Maguire and Paul Carr on the side, and with those players and some time to get to know each other's play, that I think we can match it with the best of them.
Played the ball, St Helens. Well, that's the second time that Neil's done that, and I have to say that I don't think it's legal, but anyway, St Helens come away with the ball. This is Quirk! Oh, that's a winner's try! Wonderful play! Well, this will be the last chance for the Eagles to get a score on. Hughes, good tackle from Griffiths, good play from the Eagles. They've got the Saints on the back foot now. Waddle, hits the line, gets a good ball off. Farrell stepping, gets rid of 2, keeps going. Last tackle now. Last chance for the Eagles. Paul Broadbent coming. Powell has Maiko. Beautiful ball. Maiko to Plange. Plange over the line. What a try! That's a classic try if ever I've seen one. This is Vivas. Chances, Maguire gets one over to Plange. Yes! Brilliant play from Bruce Maguire. Good vision. And Saints, there goes the hooter. Saints just running the clock down there. So there goes the game. Scored 18 points to 10 to St Helens.
Another league defeat at home to St Helens saw the team travel to Odsal Stadium to take on Bradford Northern in the second round of the Yorkshire Cup. Northern, the team to have beaten Eagles in their last 3 competitions, were a formidable outfit, and many people expected a home victory.
Going to the boot now. Fox is kicking, but Bruce Maguire cuts the kick off. This is Hobbs. Desperate to get a ball away. This is Anderson. It's Kebby now. Kebby goes to the boot. And it's a chase again. This time Gary Jack has the edge. Feeds Mark Aston. And Kebby brings him down. Well, enterprising play from both teams. Price, where Mike goes through. He's only got Hobbs. Go, David. It's only Hobbs. Go, David. He has Plange. This will be a try under the post. Oh, enterprising play from the Eagles. Great play from Gary Jack and Mark Aston. And that shows what the Eagles are capable of when they get the ball wide out. Aston feeds Broadbent in a big hole. Broadbent gets it back to Aston. Aston, dummies Farrell. This is Gary Jack injecting pace. Here he comes. Oh, this is class play. He's got plunge. Oh, he's done everything except score. Big Cook. Good play. This is the last tackle. In all sorts of disarray. They're short on the right. They've come left. Wrong option, I think. This is a chance. Anthony Farrell. Get in, Anthony. Oh, wonderful play. And again, the Eagles making good progress with the ball. Maguire. Maguire's stepped and gone. Oh, he's keeping going. He's got Mick Cook with him. Mick Cook's alive. Finds Aston. It's Powell. This is Aston. Aston. Long ball. This is Plange. He'll be start again anyway. He's in. That's the game. And nothing more than the Eagles deserve tonight. A tremendous performance. And that's... So 15-8, go to 17-8, and this will be a tremendous result for the Eagles. That'll do. And the ought to Joe any minute, well, any second. Good pressure from the Eagles. This time, Speckman kicking from deep inside his own half. Gary Jack comes up with the ball, looks to Gamson, decides to go himself. Oh, this is Gary Jack at his best. Still going. How does he step out of those tackles? Wonderful play from Gary Jack. Well, that man might be playing in the World Cup yet if he keeps his form up. Chances. Michael Plans got in. Outstanding football. Wonderful hands. And you can see just what difference a good return makes for you. Gary Jack completely demolished the LKR defence then. 4 people had a crack at him, none of them could bring him down. Just has the ability just to step out of the tackle at the last second and keep his feet. And by the time Mark Gamson received the ball and was tackled and played the ball, LKR were really all at sea. Parker feeds Speckman. He has Richardson coming for the ball. Ends up losing it. Richard Price picks up. Waddle wraps one round, keeps going, gets one off to Gamson. It's a straight leg race between Gamson and Parker, and Gamson's got him. Oh, well done, Dewey Waddle. Well done, Mark Gamson. Well, that all came from pressure. Good position, good pressure. The Eagles forced a mistake from Speckman. 6 minutes left. The Eagles come up with the ball. Farrell's going in. Well, that's no more than they deserved. Again, LKR well beaten. I don't mean that disrespectfully, but they're being ground down by the Eagles in all departments. And run the clock down to the hooter. It's Paul Carr, and he's doing just that. And there goes the hooter. Good professional win by the Eagles. 2 points away from, as I said before, a vital in the first division survival. And that gives the Eagles a 2-for-2 record so far. So join us next week at the Don Valley Stadium and just see how the Eagles go on further on in the first division, Stones with the Championship camp.
The month of October was to prove the most demanding ever, with 7 games in 24 days, including the visit of the Australians, the Yorkshire Cup competition and some important league games. And it all started with the visit of Castleford, a team who had never lost to Sheffield Eagles.
Foul for Neil James. Neil James keeps on his feet and struggles another 5. And the Eagles making their way down the line. Farrell now. Last tackle. Aston hands it out. Ian Hughes is on the last tackle. Oh! Good play! Halifax again, perhaps? No! That'll be a turn-off. Oh, the ball's loose. Oh, it's a try! He's given the try, is Mr. Connolly. Castleford not happy. But they have no excuse as Castleford. They let a man run right through the defence.
Yeah, they let a man right through to 5 yards from the try line there. I don't know what's happened there, but he must have knocked the ball backwards as he was going down. And Fazza was there to pick up the crumbs and score pretty near to the post there.
Good support play from Anthony Farrell. Ford brings Blackmore running. Blackmore, good ball to Middleton again. And good linking from Simon Middleton. Well, that had to come. They've been that long on our line, you, that someone had to give.
And watch out for a great tackle by David Plange. With 10 minutes to go, we were down 16 points to 6. This tackle typified the determination in the Eagles' defence this year.
Good ball from Nick Howe, worked that well. Good development. This is... Oh no, that's touch and goal. That'll be a 25 tap. Brilliant tackle, Gary Jack. And we're man down.
Good covering tackle.
Terrific covering tackle.
Plange and Gary Jack there.
Yeah, David Plange and Gary Jack. Took Middleton out, right on the death. Terrific ball from Tawari Nicow. He really is a class forward. Keith England came up well and spotted Mark Aston. Nice ball, Mick Cook.
Oh, tackle!
Well, I really do think Mr. Connolly hasn't been consistent. He had to ask his touch judge about that tackle. I'm all in favour of giving the high tackles. I've not questioned any that he's given against the Eagles. But he hasn't been consistent in his application. Paul Carr tries a quarterback sneak and gets there! Just what the Eagles needed. Good power from Paul Carr. He drove that ball over.
Yeah, showing fine strength there from Paul Carr. A little bit of application. We're not out of this game by a long chalk. I think we'll show a lot of character, work our way back. If everybody shows the determination of Paul Carr, then I think we could still pull this game out of the fire. I think Cooks is standing out wide. Right to the goal.
Chances, numbers now, the Eagles. Richard Price in a gap. Oh, he just couldn't get the ball off to David Plange. Good tackle, Grant Anderson. Chances, Maguire comes on the flat ball. Chances left. Michael! Oh! That all came from good pressure. Well done, David Michael. That's 16-all with the kick to come. Tremendous play.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant. We took them one way, took them another one, and then went up the guts. I think Castleford, if you look at them, they're standing behind the post there, their heads are down. It looks as if Sheffield could come up with a very famous victory here.
Bruce McGow did exceptionally well then to take that ball off Mark Aston under extreme pressure. Kept his head, held on to the ball, that created the position.
Yeah, it's a case of just ploughing away. We've taken them apart, like we said earlier. Play it nice and tight, ping them about a bit, create the gap, and let the backs finish off like Maiko just did.
Gamson, happy. Just to work up. There goes the Holte. That's a valuable 2 points. And there goes another team down in Rugby League history. Castleford. The Eagles never beaten Castleford before. That only leaves two teams in the Rugby League that the Eagles haven't beaten. Do you know they are, you?
Wigan be one. And Leeds.
You're quite right. Only Wigan and Leeds to beat now. Of course, we have a draw against Wigan to our credit. So the Eagles, tremendous win there. Tries from...
The first ever semi-final appearance in the Yorkshire Cup saw Hull visit the stadium. The Eagles team goal was to start the match well, but Gary Jack had other ideas.
Counterpart from Hull. Hi, Steve.
Good evening, Mick. The game getting underway very quickly. Gary Jack kicks off from the kick-off. A great chance for Lee Jackson. He scores! Well, that must be the quickest try I've ever seen, Mick.
But despite the fact that he was offside from the kick-off, and that try was reportedly the fastest try scored in First Division, making the Guinness Book of Records, we bounced back. I felt I owed it to the teammates to have a big match, and I think I did, picking up the Man of the Match award.
Dummies, gets one to Dale Lawton. Dale Lawton keeps alive and battles his way through. That's forward play. Oh, what a ball! Michael Plange has gone missing. Oh dear, David Plange just having a woodbine then. There was a try for the begging. He just let David Michael get away. What a terrific ball from Dale Lawton. He's an outstanding prospect, Steve.
Well, that was a great run and a great pass to finish it off, and well chased back by James Grant there. But a very good tackle on Maiko. But the Eagles have got Hull under pressure again. Here's John Sharp coming up the ruck, gets it away to Marlowe. He's tackled just short of the 20-metre line. Jackson from acting half, but that's good marker defence. Brings him down. Nolan kicks early, another charge down. Oh, a copybook try. Well, identical tries at both ends of the ground. Well, I was going to say, Mick, actually, and talking about the coaches reading it, Hull have had trouble with these clearing kicks in previous games, had awful trouble at Castleford with them, and Sheffield too have done their homework, and Bruce Maguire comes up with an identical and a very good try.
Hello, staging the last gasp finish, and they should have been playing like this, I think, 10 minutes, quarter of an hour ago, rather than going to Nolan and playing a steady kicking game. And there goes the hooter, and the Eagles are in the Yorkshire Cup final. It's an historic night for the Eagles. 4 goals from Mark Aston and 1 try from Bruce Maguire sees them through. So that's a tremendous achievement for this young club, Steve.
And that means a few...
It certainly is, and no denying them tonight.
Congratulations.
They won by 12 points to 8 and a thoroughly deserved victory.
So the Eagles, a chance to put some pressure on. They haven't been into the Halifax quarter for a while. Waddle goes again, gets to the quarter line. Eagles looking to set things up. Lawton, big run from Dale. 10 yards from the line. Maguire on the flat ball. Oh, what a try! Sheer power. Well, they look very, very thin then, the Halifax defence. Good setup, that, Gary.
Yes, I'm sure regular followers will know that as the oldest ever Sheffield Eagles move, and it's Bruce Maguire, of course. They come steaming onto the ball. He takes some holding at the best of times in that position, but the Halifax defence was a bit thin, and as soon as we set up, I could see that an easy 4 points for the take-in.
Maguire, Aston, here we go. Plans with a chance. He's got the legs on Henry. Comes inside Caloto. Still going. Mick Cook now with the ball. Lum dummies. Oh, good play, Lum. Oh, nice play, the Eagles. Good variety. Aston now will float the ball. Michael's got a gap. Michael! Oh, a good play! Beautiful football. Aston delivering a perfect pass. Jack and Plange drawing the defence, and Michael with 2 perfect steps just opened the Halifax defence like they were away having tea. So 17 minutes into the second half, and the Eagles come up with a great reply.
It was disappointing to lose against Halifax after being in a winning situation, but that's rugby league. Anyway, it was time to look forward to the match against Australia. I would be captain against Australia, a great privilege for a fellow Australian. It would also introduce some young players into the side at Sheffield, 17-year-old Ryan Sheridan and Alex Thompson.
Langer toes one through, and that's a try anyway. Well, Brasher showing pace and class and knowing exactly what Langer was going to do. It's not Dale, it's Andy Young. Now Gary Jack steps, try time! Well played, Gary Jack! Well, he'll be pleased. He'll be pleased with that, set the try out wonderful, and I'm not sure it's Craig Robertson or Paul Broadbent that scored. Regathers his own drop ball, Andy Young. Last tackle now. Long pass. And Gary Jack on the bounce! Gary Jack! Oh, get him! Oh, you've got to give that man credit. He kept the ball alive, he came on strong and hard. Perfect pass from Mark Aston. Just delayed the pass, looked as though he was going to float the long one out. And just dropped it in short to Gary Jack, and he hit the line and the gap perfectly. Robertson, these young men just working the ball up the ruck. Lum, cross kick for Plange. Plange puts what he can under pressure, that's all on, that's a try. Willie Carr made a dog's meat out of that. And Plange comes up with a try. Nice kick, perfectly weighted from Tim Lum. Last tackle. High kick from Tim Lum. Again Godden underneath. Oh, it's all on. Try time, Anthony Simpson. Well, Markham really and the old Great Britain squads here watching, because one thing they've learnt tonight is that Australia are suspect to the high kick. That's 2 tries the Eagles have come up with. Australia not dealt with the kicks too well. Michael looks good. No. Wind just takes it away and blows it out. And there goes the hooter. 52-22. An outstanding exhibition from these big, powerful and skillful.
I think early on we were in awe of the Australian side with the power and strength they showed to us all. But we did bounce back and we scored 4 tries, the only team in over 30 years to score 4 tries against Australia. A fantastic achievement. Now we were looking forward to our first ever major final against Wakefield Trinity at Ellen Road.
Here can this lad inspire him, Gary Jack. Gary Jack still going, can he inspire him? But beautiful tackle there from Richard Slater. Come back and took him beautiful. So they've got a good line this way through Maguire. Maguire, lovely ball to Aston. But nice tackle from Slater again, that lad who gets through some tackles in a game. Aston then plays the ball. Farrell, Matt, Timmy Lum to Cook. Cook going across field, but Sheffield inside the Wakefield half now. Timmy Lum to Carr. Carr gives it inside to Broadbench. Side to Price. But then they fumble the ball and ball's knocked back, says Mr. Smith, the referee. Gary Jack takes that short ball off you, Waddell, but well tackled there by Bagnall. And we're on the 5th and last. Timmy Lum, little chip over, high one this time. That's the first one we've seen all afternoon. And Gary Spencer, has he taken it? It looks like a Sheffield try. We'll have to see who's... looks like Maguire, David. I couldn't actually see. Did you have a better view than me?
Well, no, and I think...
Trying to move it wide. Cook then to Maguire, switching it back the blind side to Gary Jack, inside to Plange. Plange going, but Wakefield defence still there, holding solid. So that's Tim Lum, out to Aston. Wider ball, lovely ball to Maguire. Maguire's going to be under the sticks. Well, the revival still goes on. Can they come back, David? A try to Maguire, looked like a planned move. Took it well, Maguire.
Maguire came absolutely storming onto the ball, and this is the best spell that Sheffield have had in all the game. I mean, Ian.
Ball goes to Paul Carr. Australian second row, trying to go outside Richard Slater, but Richard's got a little bit of pace, and here's a good tackler. Gary Jack linking with the attack. Gary Jack still tries a dummy, but well taken there by Nigel Wright, who's got penalised for head high. Nothing wrong with Richard Slater down below. Quick tap, Aston, long ball there to Price, got to overlap. Mark Gamson, is he through? Got Gary Spencer to beat, and he scores in the corner, does he? Gary Spencer there a little bit lacking, molested on his own try line, David, and so Sheffield's still coming back, David, still wanting to score.
Yeah, quick hands there, and Sheffield took full advantage of that quick tap, threw it out to the right-hand side of the park. Wakefield Trinity very thin in cover on that area of the field, and Sheffield then, Gamson, he managed to round Peter Benson and just beat Gary Spencer to the corner.
Gary Spencer feels that ball. Beats Gary Loam, does he? No, he just hangs on to his shirt. And there, with that final tackle, it's a cup victory for Wakefield Trinity by 29 points to 16.
Yeah, got a roll on now, the Eagles. Maguire turns the ball back to Aston. Broadbent gets one to Anthony Farrell. Farrell steps, looking for some soft spots. Keeps alive, keeps going. This is disrupting the Warrington defence. So Waddle going to the post, big gap. Whoa, that was slight defence from the wires. Jackson got him out of jail then. Chances now, Aston toes it through. Under pressure, a try. Mark Aston follows his own kick through. And that was slack play from Kevin Ellis.
Well, it's all right saying it was slack play from Kevin Ellis. It did look from here as though there was time for the ball to be cleared. But like you said, Sheffield Eagles not allowing themselves to die in the tackle, keeping the ball moving. Intelligent kick was put through, making the score after the try. At this point, Eagles 5, Warrington 0.
Mr. Allsworth rolling, I don't know what. Rolling lock on against Warrington. So the Eagles stack up deep. Warrington stand up flat. That's not the best pass from Tim Lum. Mark Aston deals with it well. Jack now with a chance, has Gamson with him. Well, good ball movement from the Eagles. Really stretching the Wires defence. Price, Michael. Oh, BT's chances. Oh, what a step. Oh, yes. Outstanding try. Well, he's a young man for the future, Bill.
Well, like you said, Mick, I'll repeat your words there. That really was an outstanding try. Evading tacklers left, right and centre. When the Warrington defence were finally able to get to him, he just went over with two defenders on his back. Excellent try, no doubt about it. Forward pass and gives a scrum down. So, scrum forms. Scrum to the Sheffield club. Gary Jack on the run. Gary Jack still on the run. 32 metres out from their own line then. Sheffield Eagles in possession, throwing the ball about. Bob Jackson in the tackle. Sheffield player still alive and unloads superbly well. There's Bruce Maguire feeding on. It's with David Plange. Brings a massive roar out from underneath the main stand here at Don Valley. Crowd favourite, David Plange. There's Mark Aston, switch pass. We've got Dave Myko screaming in at the corner. That is an excellent rugby league try. John Holdsworth on the job, awarding the try to Sheffield Eagles, makes the score 15 points to 0. Here's Mick McGowan to sum up an exciting try for you.
Oh, Mark Aston doing exceptionally well, then brought the ball back to the short side after Plange was tackled. Looked as though the door was closed on this side, but Mark Aston just spotted one or two players standing back. Fred Myko, and Myko legged it all the way to the line. He was looking to get the pass in, Bill, but then decided, well, I might as well go myself.
There's Gary Sanderson making good yards. That man, Gary Chambers. Warrington keeping the ball alive. Ball's on the half. Into injury time. It's last tackle, it's kick time. So Warrington keeping the ball moving. It's with Shelford. Excellent kick. Well gathered in, and there's the hooter. So it's a hard-earned, well-deserved league win. The Sheffield Eagles, they had a big loss in the County Cup final at the weekend. They've come out here tonight on their own ground in front of their wonderful supporters and taken it out on the Warrington club.
Just somewhat 8 yards short of the Chorley line. Really is a big slope here as the ball again driven in by the prop forward, and that's a good break. Mark Aston's in support, goes round one. That's a good run on the near side, and the first try of the evening goes to Sheffield Eagles to the left of the post, and the try scorer Ryan Sheridan for Sheffield Eagles. Well, Eagles have the lead by 6-0, looking to increase it down that far side of the field, and it's with David Plange on the far side, and the referee signals a try, his first touch, and the second try of the evening for Sheffield Eagles down the left-hand side. As Eagles still press, it's with Mark Aston. Aston plays the ball on to Ryan Sheridan, who got the first try for the Eagles. Now back to Aston again. Aston out towards the second row forward, and that's Ian Hughes. And Hughes goes in for the Eagles' third try of the night.
Gets the ball back. Tim Lamb caught with the ball. The Chorley defence, oh, there's a bit of a gap there, he's going straight through. Is that Anthony Neil James? Oh, it's a try. It's another try that puts the score to 20 points to 0.
could surely put up the bomb now. It does just that, Tim Lum. It's a good one as well. The full-back should be underneath it. Mark Maskery takes it, but then drops it, and that'll be the 4th try of the evening for Sheffield Eagles. Mark Maskery dropping the bomb from Tim Lum.
They look very similar.
The ball on the far side, Michael. Down the left-hand side, he has men in support. Still going Dave Michael. That'll be the 6th try of the evening for Sheffield Eagles. Dave Michael, the try scorer, and that makes it 30 points to 0.
Look at those young fellas. Graham McCarty, the man who signs the checks at Salford, could possibly sign a couple up. Couple of players up. Oh, they're through it.
Oh, that Dave Michael on the far side, and Michael goes in for the first try in the second 40 minutes. Sheffield Eagles extend their lead to 36 points to 0 as Eagles look to move it through the backs. But certainly the muddy conditions have slowed Sheffield Eagles backs down. There goes the full-time hooter here at Grundy Hill. Sheffield Eagles have won by 38 points to 10. And just a final comment from Gary Jack. Perhaps not the best of games, but at least the right result.
Yeah, it was a good result. Sheffield obviously the game won at half-time. There was probably not much to play for the second half. That's what happens with a lot of occasions in Sydney Rugby League. The opposition side wins the second half. You know, I suppose you've got to be asked the question, what was the point in playing the game? You know, obviously Sheffield first division side, Sheffield Borough third division side. You know, they were never really going to be in the game, especially at 34-0 at half-time.
After beating Chorley and defeating Warrington, that gave us 2 valuable wins which the club needed. By the way, did you notice the young Australian commentator? Big future, that kid, I think. Anyway, we're looking forward now to playing against Wigan. The first time we'd been there in over 2 years after we held them to an 18-all draw in 1990.
Plays it. Good wide pass, and that sensible play by Sheffield. Move the ball out well. Jack, a long pass out. Coming inside. Panapa coming in, holds him. And they've lost a good 15 metres. Wild pass there, hits the player's legs. And that was a little bit scrappy. Referee holding his hand up for the 5 goal as Lum comes over. Lum hoists a high one. Wigan going under it in their own in-goal area. Ball's loose, and the referee's given the try. Wigan under pressure from the high up and under. Make a mess of it in their own in-goal area. And Sheffield with 6 minutes gone. Michael picked up the loose ball, puts it down, and so it's 8 points to 4, and Sheffield right back in the game. Sheffield territorially had a lot of the game over this last 10 minutes. And beautifully picked up. Nice handling by Jack. Keeping it moving well. There's a big gap over on the far side. If they can get it out, they bring him Wingman inside, going for the line, and he's bashing his way over. Referee going in, and that's another try to Sheffield, a try that's been well earned and well deserved. A big plunge coming in from the wing, went in well. His strength and his power took him over at the side of the post to make it now 26 points to 8. Wigan attack was certainly well held in the first half, but in the second half the speed and the power eventually told on a very game, very brave Sheffield side, and Wigan eventually running out worthy winners by 44 points to 10.
Switching the ball now, Aston toes one over, chances, Ian Hughes towing it, that's basketball, ball broadbent, big space, Richard Price, Gamson's got to be a try. Well, they've come up with a try of the Eagles. Excellent. With 5 minutes of the game left.
Good sliding defence from the home team, Warrington. Eagles pressing then late in the day, and there's a try awarded.
We suffered heavy defeats to Wigan and then Warrington in the Regal Trophy, and by this time this team were looking very jaded. But Hull KR and Widnes were the next visitors to Don Valley Stadium, and this gave us a chance to climb the First Division ladder.
We have Hull KR today and Widnes and St Helens away the following week. I mean, Widnes are not unbeatable.
No, I think should we beat Widnes, I think that'd be well, at least 12 points for the season, because I expect us to win today, and therefore
Aston, and that's Carr going under, Mark Aston selling the dummy, exposing the Hull KR defence. Well, that's a quick start, you. From the Hull KR line, chances! Dale Lawton will be out, Hull KR. Great try, that was very easy. Well, moving the ball very quickly this second half. Since Team Lum's come on, we've got the ball wide quickly, but we don't seem to be taking the yards up the middle.
No, it looks as if we've changed the game plan now. It looks as if we're trying to spread them wide, trying to go in on the wings each time. And Gary Jack's having a very influential game now. It looks like it should be a try here. It is Broadbent's in.
Great play again from Gary Jack and Richard Price. Paul Broadbent doing exceptionally well for a prop forward. Oh, the Eagles. Chances now, Neil James showing a dummy. Keeps alive. Richard Price has the post in his sight. Will be a try. Well done, Richard Price and Neil James. So there we are. The result, 2 points for the Eagles. 28 points to 12.
Acting half-back. Powell gets the ball out. Farrell steps back inside. Still going though, he won't be put down. Eventually Golding just drags him down by his shirt. But another quick play of the ball. Mick Cook met by Paul Moriarty. And it's a try. The Eagles have scored. I think that was Crossmead Powell. No, in fact, not Darryl Powell. It's difficult to see from here. Nowhere to go that time. Senior for Milo stood square. Paul Moriarty came in to complete the tackle. But the Eagles moved the ball out wide. Witness desperate defence, under pressure. 4 points ahead. And Broadbent's gone in. Well, he caught the Witness defence napping there. Excellent individual try by Paul Broadbent, the big Sheffield Eagles number 8. In fact, I think it was Bobby Golding, I must apologise, who made that tackle. But that's a great break and a good slip pass. Good break by Price, slipped the ball up. Powell. Crucial cover tackle. Stuart Spruce in there, assisted by Julian O'Neill. The Eagles still with a chance. The ball comes out to Hughes. Keeps the ball alive. Broadbent also keeps the ball alive. Powell inside. And Sheffield must score. Yes, a great try. Dale Lawton it is, who goes over in the end. Sheffield lining up on the left. Carr tries to go himself, he's close to the line. Paul Carr almost barged over, but now the Eagles move the ball out, a flat ball, and that's a try. Paul Broadbent goes over. Well, this game is going away from Widnes now. And a big cheer for Hugh Waddell as he comes into the game. Oh, that's a great break. Sheffield have got men to spare. Well, David Plange kicks ahead. Not the best of passes to him, but Plange has scored. A great try for Sheffield, and it opens up that gap again. Superb run. Sheffield had 2 men outside. I think Ian Hughes was in support, but David Myers had come in off his wing and would have tackled him if the ball had gone, if Powell had passed the ball to him. Darryl Powell, seeing the option, flicked out and over the top to Plange. Plange couldn't catch it cleanly, but he managed to kick ahead just soft enough and just got there in time. Sheffield have hung on by the skin of their teeth. What an excellent game this afternoon. We've had everything. Some superb tries. Credit to both sides in these awful conditions. Not a bad pitch, but
And so, after 10 league games, the team's got 12 points. Only 3 teams have got more. The Yorkshire Cup final appearance and the first ever game against Australia have given the team and its supporters plenty to enthuse about on this, the first part of the season. There's been some great individual performances, but moreover, it's been a great team effort. The lads have adjusted well to the life in the First Division, and we've shown ourselves capable of beating anybody and everybody. The Alliance team have also had a great start of the season. They're running second in the competition, hoping to get promoted into the First Division. And the Academy team, well, a lot of stars in that side, but moreover, once again, the team works hard for each other and they've had some great results. So we can all look back over a great start to the season, and hopefully plenty more highlights to come in the second half of the season.
From the gun when he was a lad, we could see right away he wasn't half bad with a will to win. That's what he had. We're talking about a Jimmy named Jack. He runs through the other team with no fear, a step and a swerve that make us all cheer. But when buying a beer, he'll never tip here. We're talking about a tiger named Jack. There never was a better fullback. We're talking about a Jimmy named Jack. He has courage and heart, rips defenses apart. There never was a better fullback. His skills under pressure make us all choke. His teammates say there is no final hope. If he sees the opportunity, he goes for broke. We're talking about a Jimmy named Jack. There never was a better fullback. We're talking about a Jimmy named Jack. He has skills to burn, respect to earn. There never was a better fullback.
Gary Jack, the champion for Balmain in Australia. 22 Test matches, 17 State of Origin games. Dally M, fullback of the year 3 times. Dally M representative player of the year. Player of the Tour versus New Zealand 1985. Adidas Golden Boot winner. Member of the 1986 undefeated Kangaroos. Set the try-scoring record for a fullback against France. Member of the 1988 World Cup team. Grand finalist twice. Panasonic Cup winner twice. And above all, over 200 first-grade games as fullback for the Balmain Tigers, eclipsing the record set by the legendary Keith Barnes. Yes, he's a Jimmy named Jack. And for courage, skill, and all-round brilliance, there never was a better fullback.
To me, the big playmaker was Gary Jack. He had to run 50 or 60 yards. He anticipated Kiss was going to do something. And that's the difference between a great player and an ordinary